Good morning children. Welcome to maths class. So children, we were doing chapter geometry, and in the previous class we learned how to name angles and what are angles. Now children, we will today learn what is interior and exterior of angle and how can we measure angles. Now children, see this figure. Here we see angle AOB. Okay, and now we can see the point P is inside angle AOB. So this region is called the interior of an angle. So this entire region is interior, and outside these rays this part is the exterior of angle AOB. So we can say that point P is in the interior of angle AOB and point X is in the exterior of angle AOB. Okay. Now let us learn how to measure an angle. Now children, this part, this opening can be measured. Basically this is the angle. An angle is measured in degrees. Angle is measured in, we say, degrees, which is denoted by a small circle. Suppose an angle is of 50 degree, then we will write like this 50, and on the top we write a small circle. This is degree. Now let us see how to measure it. Now this is an angle X, Y and Z. To measure an angle we need an instrument. This instrument, in your language, in your layman's language, we say it D. We call it D, or we can say it protractor. Fine, but students generally call it D because it looks like D, the alphabet D. So now how to measure this angle? What we have to see is, first we have to understand what a D looks like. Now just observe this instrument, how it looks like. Now just see here, see it carefully. Now you can see that this is the horizontal ray of any angle, and these are the rays which open. Okay, so these are the rays, and over these rays you can see the numbers. These numbers are the measurement of the angles. Okay, now see how to measure it. Now if your ray is going towards the right direction, if your ray is going towards the right direction, then you have to place your D like this. Just observe it carefully. This point, the intersecting point of horizontal and vertical line, has to be kept just like this. Okay, like this. Totally on it. Now you can see this YZ is the ray, and you have to see where this ray YX is going. Now we will see where YX is going. You can see the numbers here. It is, now you can see this 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then we can see this ray is touching the 80 degree. So this angle is 80 degree. Now children, when the ray is towards this right direction, we have to see the angles which are in this line, inner circle. Okay, so we see here that this YX is touching this 80 degree. So measurement of angle X, Y and Z is 80 degree. And how we write it? Just see here how we are going to write it. We'll write here 80 degree. This is how we write angle. So we'll write here angle X, Y and Z is equal to 80 degree. Okay children, similarly we can draw angles. If you are given, suppose you are given, draw an angle XYZ of degree 50. So how you are going to draw that? Suppose you have to draw, the question is draw angle XYZ equals to say 50 degree. Then how we'll draw that? First of all, we will draw the first ray. Okay, now angle is XYZ. So this name of this ray will be YZ. Okay, because the vertex will be Y. Okay, now we will keep our D over this YZ, and you know how to place it. This intersecting point should be on it clearly like this, and then we will see where is 50 degree. Now just see here, where is 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 is here, so you have to put a dot here. Okay, and then you can join this vertex by this, and you have to join it by using a scale. So this is 50 degree, and name this point as X. So our angle XYZ is 50 degree. Clear, children? So I hope now it is clear to you how to draw an angle and how to measure an angle. Okay, so now you will be given a worksheet from your book only, and you have to solve it. Fine. And if you have any doubt, you can ask tomorrow, but you need lot of practice to measure angles. So take help of your parents when you are measuring angles. Okay, children? So practice, and we'll meet tomorrow.